EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Arizona Cardinals.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker, Tyler Luke, set to get this started. And off we go from Arizona. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance. Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Now a second down throw from Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Murray going to hand this to Benson.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 9. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. By Malachi starts.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 4-yard line.
On the ground, here is the rookie out of Clemson. Room up the sideline to the 20. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. A gain there of 27 yards.
A gain of 27.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense.
A first down throw for Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7. at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Baltimore.
And the Raven first down.
Play action now. Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will score. Touchdowns, Ravens. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
30-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. Here's Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that 1st down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Murray on 3rd down. Open man left side. He's got it. He's got the 1st down. Not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the 1st down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up 1st down.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Benson. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And he's going to have a Cardinals 1st down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Fullback dive. I'm not sure the last time I saw a fullback dive, Mike. It's kind of a lost art nowadays. But, hey, 3rd and 1, it can still be so effective, especially if you have the right guy at the position. So good play call, good execution, and he's able to pick up 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Benson.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Second and 10. Back to throw is Murray. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Murray now off the bootleg. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
And he'll take this one in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first. They'll begin here on the ground. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Adrian Taylor Demerson on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Flushed to his left. He runs with it. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now, Jackson. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the first down.
They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick them up and throw them down for a loss.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take them down for a loss.
That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. On is Luke to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Their own 22-yard line.
They go play action with Murray. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. Not much there, maybe a yard.
At the 35-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. Green. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Samuel, there to make the catch. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards.
First down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A give. Here's Benson. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
Simpson. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Play action. It's Murray. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
Good throw, taken in. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 11 yards.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Cardinals are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
In motion goes Likely. His drive will start on the ground. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Moving outside the pocket. So hard to get a shot on Jackson. Gave himself up there after picking up the first down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. They'll go with a counter on first down. Has some room inside the 30. And he is out of bounds down at the 21s. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Raven first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Going right, it's taken in. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Murray. They work this out wide to Benson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, Murray. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue. No mistake in who it is.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
On first down, Murray. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in! Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinal. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Cardinals are back within 4. It's 21-17.
Cardinals 17.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Forced to his right. And now he'll run it. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. So, first and 10 now from the 30. Jackson. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Baltimore.
Real quick, Ray.
They'll come up here. First and 10. Jackson now. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It was probably a touchdown.
He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he will get cut down short and shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 4. Now a give on the ground. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Walter Nolan in there on the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short. Now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and inches. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
Job well done right there. 3rd and inches. You don't want to chop or step or go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible, run right at the defense, and he doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the first down.
Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. They'll stay on the ground. Pass midfield to the 45. And he'll be taken down. A gain there of 15. First down, Baltimore.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
He's going to air this one out. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, couple of yards short of the marker, so decision to make here as it's 4th down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
17.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That thrown short, caught by Ryman. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Eomatic only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats, and that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing Jackson. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. Handoff here, up the middle, and that'll give them a first down.
Situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Here's Jackson. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Don't worry.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stick with him again. Room to run at the 35. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go. 2-2. Hot.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On play action, Murray. He'll get this into the hands of Debo. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
2nd and inches.
At the 50-yard line.
First carry for James Conner. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Back left side, that's the tight end, McBride. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Murray. That's caught by McBride. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Connor now, running to start this 4th quarter.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll run it here, and it's Connor. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. That is caught, and he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Field goal would only do so much. They need a touchdown to close the gap. It is 4th down and goal. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Here comes Mitchell on the toss to the right. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now, Jackson. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. And looking down, he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard
And at this stage
line.
of the game, every 1st down gets them 1 step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
Room to run at the 40. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
First down throw for Murray. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Second down, Murray. They'll try to work the screen with Connor. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Samuel has it working the middle. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
What is this? What are you doing? Terrible. One more! Huh? Oh, no, that's 2-2.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That's taken in. He's going to have a Cards first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On third down, Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
A gain of 9 yards.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6 after that last sack. the chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here we go, set.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Second and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it is a win here for the visitors.